What is up, you beautiful bunch? Welcome back to the channel. It's 50p coin hunt time. We've got ourselves £250 of 50p's from the post office. Not sealed bags, unfortunately. Could it be someone's collection? Could it be my last hunt? Who knows? That's the thrill of the hunt. Let's see what we can find in today's bag. Can see some of the stamp there. Is it June 2021? So a fairly recent bag. What are we looking for? Well, any picture coins, of course, but our search has been reduced now down to just needing 4 to complete the book. We finally found one recently that we needed, but now we just need Kew Gardens, of course, Olympic football, of course, both very, very tough to find. Olympic rowing was our recent addition to the book, absolutely brilliant. And then Olympic weightlifting and wheelchair rugby, which are both very much findable in my opinion, and surprising we're now, 103 episodes deep and still yet to find either. So could today be our day? Hopefully. Been a long time since we've seen some of these other cool coins as well. Isaac Newton, I cannot remember when we saw one of those. Always nice to be finding ducks. And of course, the 2018 Potters are great to find as well. Let's get on with it and see what today's bag has in store for us. I do prefer sealed bags. I think most people probably do, but you just never know with these types of bags. You can still get some great finds. So hopefully today is one of those days. Let's do it. Of course, Britannias and Shields. We're not too fussed about those at the minute. I will go through afterwards and check the Shields for key dates. And the Britannias, you never know, you might get a 2019 Britannia. There's Brexit, peace, prosperity and friendship with all nations. First one of the day. It's a pretty common coin. Mintage figures very much up in the air on the 2020 coins. Diversity, bit of a funny one. Some recent information, I did mention it in my last £2 hunt if you didn't see that. Found out recently that there's another Brexit, in the Raw Mint report for 2020 to 2021, another Brexit, it does literally say that an education pack, this will be something, 2019, 50p, Paddington at St Paul's, another really common one, and another Brexit. I will get through this story in a second. There's another Paddington. There's both the 2019 Paddingtons already. Lots of new releases in these bags by the look of it. But yeah, in the Raw Mint report, 2020 to 2021, it does literally say one education pack and coin, this is for the diversity coin, was sent to every school. There's another Brexit. And then it literally says, and 10 million were struck for circulation. Wow. Place your bets on how many Brexits we're going to get today, because it's going to be a lot by the look of it. Now obviously this does clash with our initial thinking that it was going to be potentially a 2.5 million mintage. But looking back at the original source for that information, I believe it's just a news report. There's another Paddy at the tower. And all that actually says, 2017's Jeremy Fisher is a bit toned, isn't he? Slightly discoloured. He's another fairly common one though. But what it actually says in that news report is that 2.5 million, Benjamin Buddy, will be struck for circulation. Oh, beauty! Come on! How funny about me saying that it's been so long since we've seen one. It has, it really has. Probably 20, 40 episodes maybe. It has been a long time since we've seen this coin, and what a stunner it is. Absolute beauty. Sir Isaac Newton. Wow. I saw the 2017 as I flipped it, and it's only a blooming Newton. Great design, isn't it? The light just shimmers, bounces off of it. Lovely stuff, what a find. I will get this story out about diversities though. I did not mind being interrupted by that though. What a beauty. There's another Paddington at the tower. But yeah, all that report actually said, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, we don't mind Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. I do keep mine, although she's not considered a keeper by most people. I just think it's a bit rude leaving her out of that 2016 set. But yeah, all that news report literally says is that 2.5 million will be released on Monday, whenever that was at the time. Can't remember, to be honest, but that's all it actually says. It doesn't state that's all that will be minted. It just says that many will be released on Monday. So diversity potentially looking like that 10 million mintage. There's another Benjamin. And if it is, it'd be a bit of a shame. It doesn't seem like it is at the moment, but you never know where those other 7.5 million are. They could still be chilling out in the long store. Look at all the 2015 and 2016 £2 coins we've been getting in our change recently. There's another Brexit. So we might have seen that initial 2.5 million of diversities. There's another Benjamin Bunny. And the rest could well just be chilling in the long store, waiting to be released on demand. So I guess time will tell with that one. There's another keeper. Nothing spectacular, but we don't mind a Battle of Hastings. Worth £1 to £1.50 or so. And on that note, you know, coins that are worth that much, can you really sell them for that much? I mean, by the time you paid your fees and stuff, it's fairly pointless. So, are they really worth keeping? I thought that was another one then for a split second. I saw the 2017 with no 50 pence. It's not a Newton this time, but it is a shield. We'll still keep it for sure. We do check for these after the hunt, but if we find one mid-hunt, we will keep it. What was I saying? Forgotten what I was talking about now. Okay, let's keep going though. A Newton, excellent stuff. Never know what else could be in here if that's still in here. It's a very eye-catching design, I think. Lots of people will notice it in their change. There's another Paddy at the Tower of London. There is some reason why it seems so scarce. I mean, the mintage is low on it, but for a fairly recent release, you just don't see the Newtons. But we found one today. There's another 2020. Another Brexit. Looking like a bag from slightly earlier in the year, in terms of where the coins have come from, because stacks of Brexits, no diversities at all, and a fair amount of the 2019 releases as well. There's Public Libraries, 150-year anniversary. That's another pretty common one. But we haven't seen it yet today, so we don't mind. Right, we've had a Newton. That was beautiful. But let's get something for the book now. Well, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have a good week this week. This, all being well and good, this should go out on Monday evening. So I hope you had a good start to your week. There's Tom Kitten. Just the Tale of Peter Rabbit, that 2017 Potter set. We do tend to complete that in most hunts where we're actually finding coins. And another Paddington. St Paul's Cathedral this time, just the two of those. Plenty more bags still to get through. Yeah, I know I do this a lot, but I just want to thank everybody for their support on the channel. There's the third most common commemorative 50p dictionary. You're all amazing. Paddington at the Tower. And if you do enjoy the world coin hunts, do try and give them a watch, because they do struggle compared to the other videos. It does seem to drag the channel down a bit overall. There's a Benjamin Bunny. I don't want to sound like I'm and another dictionary. I'm obsessed with the viewing figures and all this and that, but Paddington at St Paul's Cathedral. I mean, the idea of the channel is to share my hobby with as many people as possible. So the more people we can bring in and the more people watching the videos, I mean, that's what we're about. So tell your friends, support all the videos if you can. I mean, some of you guys watch everything, I know that. I put out a world coin hunt over the weekend and it seemed to stop YouTube showing my other videos to people. What a beauty! There we go. An Olympic. What a belter. Taekwondo. Nice one. Of course, not one we need, but it's still great to find any Olympic. What a beauty. An Olympic and a Newton in one hunt, and we've still got plenty more bags to get into. Wow. There's another Benjamin Bunny. Lots of those to sign today, and another. And there we go. There's that 2017 Beatrix Potter set complete. Tale of Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny, Jeremy Fisher, and Tom Kitten. Been a great hunt so far. Benjamin again. Lots and lots of coins. A couple of really cool ones. And another Benjamin. Wow. I'll have to check all of those for die rotations as well. Another. Tom Kitten. Lots of 2017 Potters, wow. Okay, let's keep going. And of course, again, I've said this a lot as well, but the 3,000 subscriber giveaway is coming. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel for a chance to win that one. There's another Brexit. I think we're going to go for one kind of mega prize. That's the way I'm leaning at the minute. There's another keeper, and that's definitely a keeper. And tell me why you think, not just because it's a Beatrix Potter anniversary, but look on the strike on it. Look at the strike on that. I've never seen one that far off-centered. That is definitely a slight error coin. Not going to be worth a huge amount, but I'd say there's got to be a couple of quid in that, with literally no rim on this side and a very thick rim on the right side. Really suits the design as well, because the field is filled with this nice flower. Interesting one, very interesting. Cool stuff. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Of all the Beatrix Potter anniversaries I've seen, I've never seen one like that. The 2018 representation of the People Act, the most common of all the 2018s. But we haven't seen one yet today, so we don't mind it. It is common, but 9 million mintage in the grand scheme of things isn't the massive, like the most massive. I was going to say massivist. There's another Benjamin Bunny. As I said, I will go through, check all these for key dates. The 2017 shields, like one we found already. And obviously the not intended for circulation years. Coins which weren't struck for circulation shouldn't be in your change, but have been found in change. There's another Brexit. And another Tale of Peter Rabbit. Where is he? Just the second one of those. Come on then. There's still a few bags to go. There we go. Nice. Paddington at the Palace. Buckingham Palace waving his Union flag. Not worth a huge amount, but I like to keep my 2018 Paddingtons. I think being the scarcer year than the 2019 ones. There's the only 2019 coin we hadn't seen yet, Sherlock Holmes. So we've got both Paddingtons and Sherlock from that year now. And there's another Tale of Peter Rabbit. Nearly 20 million minted of those, very, very common. Ooh. Any more goodies for us? I shall not get greedy because I am more than happy with a Newton and an Olympic. Newton is just a great find, undervalued I feel as well. I haven't checked the prices recently, but I'd imagine they're still around £3 or £4, which the frequency that we see them, you would imagine it to be a lot higher. But then again, some of the Olympics are crazily low and we just don't see them. There's Paddington at the Tower of London. I mean, the wheelchair rugby and the weightlifting, surely they're only a couple of quid each, but we just cannot find them. Cannot find them. We've searched thousands and thousands of pounds. I guess it just shows you how tricky it is. There's another Paddy at the Palace. Lovely stuff. And another Brexit. How's your bet getting on? We've got quite a few there so far. Should we have a look how many? 5, 11 so far, and a few bags to go. Yet another Paddington at the Tower of London. Some big stacks there. Which will win actually? Benjamin Bunny's taking on the Brexits there. You'll always expect to find a fair few bunnies, being that 25 million massive mintage figure. And this bag was obviously from around the time where the 2019s were still around, but the Brexits were really flooding in. There's another public libraries. 2 more bags. Penultimate bag. Come on. Another Brexit. Last bag. Any last bag luck? Come on, give us a last bag duck luck. Really, really make this an epic hunt. It's been great though. Newton is an absolute beauty. And we found an Olympic. You don't get to say that in every hunt. There's one we haven't seen yet today. Christopher Ironside, famous coin designer, minted in 2013, or as a 2018. It's a bit grubby, but I wouldn't mind if it's still a Potter. Oh, that's another people act. That's okay. And that is our lot. But I would say that is a great success. We've got a few low tier keepers with Battle of Hastings, a couple of Paddingtons at the Palace, and Mrs. Tiggy Winkle that I like to keep. 2017 Shield, always worth a mention. And then on to these 3. Now, start with the Olympic. Taekwondo, 2011. Great find, one of that 29 coin set. Olympics are just so scarce. They're great to find at any time. Beatrix Potter Anniversary. Struck off centre. Definitely one for my error coin collection. Shame it's not another few centimetres off. That would be something special, but yeah, still a nice find, that one. But then probably quite safely, the find of the hunt, Sir Isaac Newton, master of the mint. What a beauty. Thanks for watching. Drop us a thumbs up if you'd be so kind, it really does help the channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, come back and see us again. Watch some of my other videos, leave me a comment of course. Love you all, take care, I'll see you soon for some more corny goodness. Decent hunt, come on.